That sucks.
So downloading Fortnite is fucking impossible.
Dude, that's gay. Get more internet.
Well, I mean, I can get real internet soon. Like my phone is in 3 months or 3 to 4 months. I'm not sure. Remember, I remember they were talking to me about it. But my phone's gonna be paid off real soon, and then I'll only be paying a flat rate of $75. And no, not even 75, of $50. And then I'll increase the.
That's so stupid. Doesn't say.
But at that point, I can increase my mobile hotspot down, like, quality, so that I will have actual 3G. But right now, it's just I don't have the spare money for it. As it is, I work for the weed that I smoke.
Damn, son. I know.
And it is kind of a cushy job too. I kind of like doing it. Like I found out something about me. When I get an intense body high, my muscles just relax and it becomes hard to close them. I was trimming leaves at my job, and by the end of it, I was like,
Oh, fuck.
I would clip, and then I'd clip, and then I'd go real slowly, and I'd go to clip again, and I'd just drop the entire the entire clippers on the ground. But they're like manual stuff, anyways.
So, like, you want to send me some weed, buddy?
No, I don't. I smoke all that I earn. And like today, I only worked like 3 hours, so I only got like a 25 sack. Red? What's red?
I said smoke that much weed.
Oh,
Oh shit, you nigger.
oh, and because people like Clegg care, I started live streaming, and I wanted you guys to know that, so you don't say any embarrassing shit. I've already flagged my own channel as adult content, so you already have to be so you can say nigger and fucking shit and shit, all that other stuff. Like, for some reason,
You're streaming that high?
yeah, well, it's legal here. And no, I'm in Washington. But like, since we're in America, you can even talk about your loli fetishes. But like, then then British people will get super offended. So.
I think let's not talk about fetishes if we're on stream. So you're gonna play Fortnite with us? Any sense, or you couldn't?
Yeah, like, I can't. Oh my god, because big games fucking downloader sucks, is why I can't play it on the computer. Or Epic Games, or whatever the fuck they are. I have to keep my computer connected to the internet for like 3 days straight without disconnecting a single time for me to download that game at my speed, because every time what? T-Mobile. I have to pay for more tethering. I have to pay for more tethering, but the thing that comes with more tethering also comes with more overall speed.
You said,
So I have a question. Um, like, I know that I can't hear DX, but can he hear me?
Yeah. Did you mute him? Probably.
Yeah, I muted him.
Wow.
I don't want to talk to that little nigger. He did.
I respect that. Yeah.
Like, he did something that, based off of his previous behavior, I should have expected in the first fucking place. And so I was like, you know what? I'm done with you for a little while. At least a little while. I don't know if I'm ever gonna not be done with him, so.
I know, right? He did something, or he considering doing something that makes me not want to talk to him ever again. Killing in the movie?
No, he denies it completely. But this is how it happens. I'm down in my mind that is detached from the base, hunting spiders to increase my unarmed skill, and I have 2 wolves with me to increase my taming skill. And and then the game says that Cute Cat would like to teleport to you, and so I accepted his teleport. He never showed up.
That's pretty bad.
And he never showed up. And then a few seconds after that, somebody completely invisible started hitting me, and I only know about it because the game says you need to be at war to you need to be at war to interact this way or whatever. It was sped by really quick. Basically, it said you need to be at war, and then it told us that we are now at war. Your power is doubled, and then somebody started hitting me, and then my dogs started biting them, like because they were invisible still, but my dogs could still see them. So instead of first he was running, and then I started hitting him because I could see him with the dogs attacking him. So he put on full diamond armor, whipped out a diamond axe, chopped my dogs down in one swing, and then fucking chopped me down in 3.
It's bizarre how he didn't show up when you requested it.
Yeah, like almost.
I think it might have been people hacking them. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the explanation, but his reasoning for why it couldn't have been him doesn't make sense, because when I first muted him to see if it worked, he was in VC. So I joined VC just to see if I could see if I could hear him or not, and he said something, he all lit up, and fucking I couldn't hear him, and I was like, okay, I was just checking something. And then so I went and fucking kicked him out of the fucking Minecraft group, and then I thought about it some more, and I was like, this is just him. He's never gonna not do this shit. And fucking, but after giving it some other thought, I was like, it could be this, like, the server that allows if they allow pirated people to join, somebody that just knows his sign-in ID could sign in as him, like. But they don't just have to know his email, and they don't even really need to know this password.
To kill you, or he actually has a point. To kill you or be able to kill you, he wouldn't be a part of the faction. Did you not say you kicked him out?
Yeah, right. And I didn't say he did it. Either it was enough time that he could have teleported somebody in, is what I'm saying. It, like, they're
teleported right on you.
not if, like, I don't know. I was moving after I was teleporting him. All he has to do is sit still, and I kept stopping to see if he was around, but he didn't show up. He didn't show up, and
Also, why would Dix? Did you genuinely not?
but he wasn't on Steam. He wasn't on Steam when it happened, but he was on Discord, like actively. And
I'm asking you, Dix. You typically want to take pride in doing something like that, which makes us really. They find it entertaining if they're in someone's face, but he isn't. I don't know. It just doesn't add up properly.
right.
I know DX.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is, like, he's talked about doing this same exact thing to his other groups of friends, like, and like he's well known for lying, so it's really like I don't know.
For lying, yeah, but I mean, when it comes to grieving people, he admits it and he laughs in the face about it, which is why I'm asking him. It's
Okay.
something he would take pride in, is what I mean. Which is
Yeah.
a little bizarre, why he wouldn't. Why he's
I don't
not
know.
admitting it right now.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you what I experienced. James was online witnessing the whole thing. He didn't see the I don't know. I might have even been streaming when it happened. I don't remember. Like James convinced me to not stream while we're playing Minecraft because that would give away our base location.
Good point.
I wish I was off
Well,
the
you're
country.
an abusive person, so I can understand why he would miss it.
But that the fact that he's a griefy person is one of the things that makes me think that it's possible that it's not him, because all somebody has to do is know who did it to them, and if that server allows pirated versions of Minecraft, that means they allow inactive accounts to mob Minecraft to join their server, and all it takes is somebody knowing his sign-in ID to log in onto a pirated server as him. But you have to do some weird shit with the settings to allow pirated shit.
It's so bizarre, like I need DX when he well, I guess that's
Yeah, and I mean,
bizarre. Because what DX is saying is he's speaking the truth. He said he would take pride in it, throw it in someone's face, but he's denying it right now, like a good amount. When he killed Cosmetic on my server through cheats, and when I finally caught him in person using cheats, he threw it in Cosmetic's face and in my face. He wasn't trying to hide it.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like probably pissed enough people off, and it's not the first. He admitted that it wasn't even the first time he was on that server. He probably pissed enough people off through his hacking that somebody used hacks to use his. Yeah. But
I must finish this.
it was weird that it was the only guild member that we had that was offline. That, like, I didn't have him added to my friends, so I don't know if he was online or not. But like, I started thinking maybe they did something to the server to allow people to join in with a fake thing, especially if they allow invisibility. And when you drink an invisibility potion, it completely hides your name. And maybe that's what they did, is like they gave him, or they gave him my name, not DX's name, while using the invisibility potion or something.
We should see.
By the way, don't find me right now if you happen to find me, because I'm no one's looking for you. Don't worry, no one's looking for you. Like, I'm the last person to stick my neck out for DX. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's just for
Over here.
Yeah, I look smaller
Appear
than.
to be in some sort of catatonic state. Something's wrong.
No, why do you? Yeah, why not 1080 by 19? This is broken. actually true, what the fuck? You broke it. Oh boy, it is.
Mara, look at them. Someone's going to have to fight through that. Something has altered these Quama. I've never seen anything like it. Heresy possessed as manners. I'm going to stay right here for tactical reasons. I have full confidence in your ability to handle this.
I like the artistic writing. Give me more practice.
I know. I'm the one who sent for you.
You're a stupid nigga.
Did me a whole lot of good. About time someone showed up. Have we met before? Yes. You're the one who caught that rat.
Oh, thank God,
Mother.
That fucking asshole with a shotgun. Yeah, great call telling you to land on that house. We should have gone with three this time. Oh, please, you keep making an excuse every time you die.
It sounds like you were making an excuse when you died, though.
No, I wasn't. I just died.
Yeah, no, you said, oh, well, nice call out, and then telling me
Don't run, you stupid robot.
Amazing. Do you know what this is? This is for guards. That must have been good.
Oh my god. So, I don't know if this is an urban legend. I haven't checked it up, looked into it or not. I didn't hear about it on the internet. I heard about it from a person. But apparently, somebody broke into a house where there was a gun that was in easy access for a child. And there was security in the house too, like security cameras and shit. But the kid grabbed the gun, didn't wake up the parents, just grabbed the gun and shot the robber. And when he went on the ground, the kid started doing one of the dances from Fortnite. So, but I haven't looked it up yet. So it's, at this point, it's urban legend in my head.
You legitimately don't remember?
Oh, nice landing spot. Yeah, okay.
I know, but you're blaming him.
Well, because the landing spot really did get us killed.
I'm not. I'm playing Elder Scrolls. You guys are playing, Well, I mean, at least my game doesn't cause the gay. And you're right. It doesn't necessarily cause homosexuality, but it certainly does signal a red flag. Wait, so does that mean he's a rocket launcher? That's not a very good burn. Noobs use the best weapons. No, that's just England. Yeah, it's probably all the incest. Oh shit, my healer's dead.
Legend has it that the Dwemer left Rekugans centuries before they themselves vanished from Tamriel. They embarked on an exodus from the city when the Aedra supposedly cursed their masterwork, the Great Engine. We have to find the engine. If we disable it, the ruins will be safe to explore.
Today, it awaits.
What's the new vehicles? 255 west. Where's the kills the snipers? Because he saw me, he hid behind me.
Where should we go? Where should we go?
Probably red shack here. He's hiding behind it. The little shack right there. Left. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on the bottom. He fell at the bottom. Right. I think you can't tell.
Oh my god, fuck Melania Trump jokes. Fuck you, guys. God damn it, go kill yourself, you fucking assholes.
That's a pretty hard reaction. I mean, my opinion on it is anybody who thinks Trump is the worst president clearly does not remember Bush. Oh man. He took us to fucking war. I said Trump. Like, Trump.
That's the case with Obama, it's just as bad as Bush.
Yeah.
Obama and Bush were both like average presidents.
And they were shit. Like, well, they can't all be the golden standard of George Washington, but like, they can at least try.
character actually?
Oh, and I only have like 25 subscribers since now. Like, I lost 2 people after I started streaming every day. Well, I don't even really stream every day, I just... Oh shit. Oh, we all died.
Alright, let's do a bus trip and build a wall.
No, Trump builds towers, not wall.
Build it flat. Build our wall. Build it down.
Trump builds towers, not talls, sir. Plus, walls don't stop airplanes.
Oh, fudge.
I think Trump should rebuild the Twin Towers. That's what I think Trump should really do. But too many people would be offended by that. If he'd rebuilt the Twin Towers, I tried suggesting the idea, and I got looked at like I was a monster. What the fuck? Why can't we just finish this fucking dungeon?
We did well, at least.
Yeah, but I think Rex, you shouldn't have shot at him because there was a team that closed up right behind us. I thought we would've been
because there's not going to be a ton of competition for resources. There's your square.
Let's kill it, let's kill it, let's kill it. Is he literally shaking right now? Where's that corpse? Whoa. You're literally a thought right now. Which is funny. What the fuck, niggers? You're supposed to stay alive! Fuck?
Alright, I don't need those apples. Nom nom. Did you guys set up these roving rabbits over here? How do I run my fist in your face? Alright, here we go. You're a stupid queer YouTuber.
His description is pretty spot on. Like, some really bad YouTube.
Well, I ain't trying to be no gay-ass YouTuber, so...
I swear to God, you picked that up out.
See ya. Holy fuck, why do they keep on dying? Yeah? 'Cause I'm in the middle of something? Okay.
So, where do you think we should do that?
More a plundered skull.
I told you that wasn't a good idea. You died too. You can't just... Look, of course I'm going to die before you do in most cases.
I felt thank the divines.
In every fight I've gone down in our play session today, you guys have also died. So it's not like I'm doing that much worse than you guys are. Okay, you play this game more than we do. I'm playing damaged controllers against PC controls. It's pretty hard. Yeah, those people are called no-lifes. I'm not one of them. They're no-lifes. I'm not a no-life. I only have a life, sort of, kind of, a little bit. Yeah, because they play all the time. You can play the game a lot without a pro. Battlefields. Change dual pistols. Nice. Alright. Do you have any small potions, actually? Because I just picked up a medium potion. Oh my god, yes. Score. Alright, so I've got a green pump. Oh, shit. I saw a compact SMG. It's the gold assault rifle from it. That was what I... Should I keep the pump shotgun, or should I keep the dual pistols, or should I keep the should I keep the compact SMG? Which one should I keep? Never mind, I'll just pop the potion and bring him cha-ching. Oh, here's another golden gun. Suppressed assault rifle. Alright, I'll see if I can come over there and back you up. Slurp juice, bowing, yeah. Not yet. 2 slurp juice, fight.
I wish I was of the century.
I got a first aid kit out one of it.
The right tool.
Why not? I dropped him, yeah. Upgrade my shotty to a double barrel, baby. Why not? That was not true, and you only need one. Boom, another med kit. I have 2 med kits and 2 slurp juices. I'm a blast. I'm a real blast. Alright, coming.
You're coming.
And then they shot me and killed me.
That's what you get for coming.
I know, right? Should have kept fighting the zombies. Yeah, I'm watching. Nine. Ah. Yeah, no duh. I didn't say I'm holding my own. I'm getting my ass kicked. Cool. Oh my god. If someone did that, I don't know whether to love them or hate them. That is incredibly gay, dude. You should be ashamed.
He's proud of his gayness.
What? What? Okay, he beat his friend up and then did a Fortnite dance over his, whacked on the floor body. Also, Redcaps might have unmuted you, I don't know.
No, I haven't.
Well, hurry up and unmute him so I don't have to relay his messages.
So fucking annoying.
He's not being a faggot right now, don't worry.
You tell me.
Alright, he's unmuted.
Why do you never tell me when I'm annoying, nigga?
I don't fucking know.
You gotta tell me so I know when to stop with the autism.
Okay.
Alright, Salt Springs, Fatal Fields, what do you feel? I say Fatal Fields, let's do Fatal Fields.
Towers.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Tilted Towers is suicide.
No, it's not. That's why I'm
I
going
don't
there.
know landing in Tilted. Oh my gosh, you flag.
Because why wouldn't I land until I'm good enough?
If I'm really tempted to just, never mind, go for it, fag. I'm just gonna go try to look at that flag. Look at all these fucking people who are about to murder us.
No, I'm about to murder you, like, you're making a generalization of me and you.
Now you're gonna get murdered too. You're gonna get so
I
fucking
die now, if you just jinx me, Craig, I'm gonna be mad. If you genuinely just jinx me, I'm gonna be mad, Craig.
Anything doesn't exist.
Craig, you're a fucking jinx, nigger. I died to the biggest bot. Yeah, fuck Fortnite, I'm not playing Fortnite, you think it's so hard.
Oh my god! I just killed someone with... I just killed a gun user with my pickaxe.
What an idiot.
Holy shit. That is amazing. That's the best thing I've ever done in this game. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the best thing you ever done in this game. You're the wild, you're pretty good.
I mean, are you kidding me, dude? That's like insanely hard to do.
No. I mean, if you killed him, they got a while to go before they're good even. That's what I meant to say. I've just cut on both my monitors. I have the ultimate experience.
Wait, you may have been watching because you died before me. Did you see me murder him?
No, I don't afford. Look at the fucking experience right there, though. It's like, tell me that's not an experience right there.
What, the one I just had?
No, look that I just posted the general chat. That's how you're meant to actually do shit. Be productive. So productive.
Your guy's outside the door.
It's like actually wins out my wow.
Oh fuck, how did he hit me? Fucking bastard! Ugh.
I don't know, but Craig, you should give me a you should debate shit now.
Well, I outlasted you just now, so there's that.
Yeah, you jinxed me.
And I just made the insane accomplishment of killing an armed opponent with a pickaxe.
Well, you jinxed me so hard that our skill levels switched around. It's meant to be me, Craig.
Whatever. Anyway,
no, I mean, the thing I posted after that, like, the dual monitor experience, tell me that's not an experience to be having.
oh, okay, let me look. Alright, let's see.
That
That is one long-ass screen, wow.
Yeah, it's 2 monitors, nigga. Add it together. But, hey, talk about shit, Craig. Talk about your opinions on shit, but not abortion, because that's the only one you go retarded on.
Kick your ass.
So it actually is.
I think how we should handle abortion is time travel 18 years. Shh. Time travel 18 years into the future and ask the child if they ever wanted to be born. And if they said no, then you go back in time and abort the ass.
Damn, son.
Otherwise,
Then I'd be dead, mudkips.
no, you wouldn't. Not for another couple of years.
That's so, no, because in this reality I'd be dead. In the reality... No, wait, actually, how would that be possible? That's a paradox you create, mudkips. Fuck you.
Okay, listen, if you want 18-year-old baby DX to not want to never be born, you should, allow yourself to, you know, be a grab.
Why would I do that? How
Because it's
stupid
the
is
right thing to do, and because in the long run, it will be the thing that is better for you and makes you happier.
I gotta say 2 things to you, Craig. 1, you're saying it'll be the right thing to do, but morals are subjective. 2,
That's true, they are subjective, but that's my opinion.
yeah,
Right
2,
tool.
when you told me it'll be the better thing for you and it'll be better for you and make you feel better in the long run. 2, I won't be happier because think about this, Craig. Once again, if I kill it, I'm not gonna feel like you do because
He has no morals.
feelings,
You will eventually
all of that
fucking regret it, I
subjective.
guarantee you.
No, I will not, because I always have the option to go like I. Like, if I ever
Okay,
want to,
listen,
I can
most
just like go
people
like
have a parental instinct that kicks in when they're like 17 or so. You're not quite there yet. Once that parental instinct kicks in, if you were like, we're gonna regret
Put it this way,
Right.
would Fox regret it?
The right tool.
Yes, he certainly would.
See, that's the autistic. No. That's the autistic shit I'm talking about, though. We don't care what Prox would do. We already know he's a fuckhead.
Because I don't know, because as you all say, I base my shit off of him. Therefore, if he would not regret it, I would not. Because
I don't think he's the kind of person who you don't think it's acceptable to
He,
murder people before.
I think he would. I think he might feel bad from time to time, but I don't think he'd ever regret it. I think he'd enjoy killing it too much to regret it.
No, we mean abort it, by the way. We don't mean actually.
Oh, then yeah, he'll just get from sad from time to time. Like, unless he got to strangle it with his own hands, he's not gonna be happy about its death.
So, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying what Prox would do is wait till the baby was born and then throw it in a dumpster.
Now, I'm talking about Craig. What's Craig saying that trucks would feel?
Yeah, I think he would regret such a thing. I think almost anybody would.
Alright, Craig, well, you clearly don't know who I am.
Actually, sorry, Prox might kill the mother to prevent her from having his spawn. He'd consider.
Even if you don't consider it like murder or whatever, it's still eliminating a possibility that could make you much happier in the long run.
Yeah, and as I said, I can always go again.
No, but then you'd have to realize, then you'd have to live with the fact like, oh, bro, like, now I have a kid, but I killed my first kid, like, I'm a fucking animal.
No, who cares?
Yeah, and like,
So, as I said, I'm the same person that would shoot you in the face rather than Hitler.
alright.
Shoot me in the face rather than Hitler.
Yes, I would rather kill you than kill Hitler.
See, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're so bad.
I hate you, and I want to
Just don't get your kid circumcised. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Wow, circumcision as well.
Yeah, it's a consent issue. After it comes out of her fetus, it's no longer even remotely part of her body, so she has no right to chop off his dick.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, there's actually a very tiny chance that that can kill the baby.
well, it's gonna die anyway. So.
Right, but like the only real benefit is you are 60% more resistant to catching AIDS if you have a circumcised penis. But I say just don't fuck just don't fuck people with AIDS. That's all I'm saying. Like, you don't need a circumcised penis if you just don't fuck people with AIDS.
Mudkips, have you got AIDS?
No.
No.
Like, but that's because I don't fuck. But I also don't have a circumcised penis. I just think it's wrong to get a penis circumcised. That's all I'm saying. It's the same thing as fucking cutting out the clit.
Right, I'm not Muslim, so I'm not gonna do it, but...
We'll see. You know, over here in America, like, most people do, which is right.
Oh my god, that was, you know, where's Gorada, by the way, you people who know geology better than me. Gorada. I don't know, like, I tweeted something earlier today, and somebody, like, within seconds, somebody from the Gorada Human Rights Association retweeted my tweet, and it was saying that Islam is hate speech.
I don't know what Gorada is. Was it a good delete followed account, or just a followed account?
I don't.
Sounds like a country in Africa.
They had a green, white, red for their flag background.
How many followers did those niggas have?
I don't know. My phone's way over there. I don't want to check.
Alright, you don't have to, mud kids.
I just thought it.
When you
I just thought it was weird because they didn't have any connection to me whatsoever. They just liked my shit, Yeah, I was like, okay, whatever, fuck you.
Is it true when you said someone shot a robber in the face and did a Fortnite dance on their body?
Oh, I should look that. That actually happened? That's funny.
No, I said did it actually happen?
I don't know.
I would hope not.
Look it up, Craig. Look it up for us.
Like the source that I got it from is slightly credible, but like it would go against his character to make shit up, but at the same time I didn't fact check him.
Who's your source?
The Amazing Atheist.
Don't know who he is.
You amazing atheist, dude. That's cringy.
He sounds like a virgin, to be honest.
I'm sure he is.
Nah, he's already fucked a banana.
A banana.
Yeah, it's a running joke now, but before he even got anywhere near is probably the reason he got so big. Honestly, is some women on the internet seduced him and asked him to send her pictures of him shoving a banana up his ass. So he did, and then she spread them all over the internet. But so, in one of his most recent videos, he said he's chocked full of banana goodness, and it was like, he's funny now. Yeah, see, he can make fun of himself too.
Yeah, but anyone can do that.
Yeah. It's just,
Sad them for being funny when they're salty.
yeah, he probably is pretty salty that some that bitch, instead of continuing their weird sex exchange, she just turned around and said, I got the Amazing Atheist naked and he's not even famous yet.
Yeah, well, that's his own fault for being a
He is a retard.
That would never happen. That's why it didn't happen. It didn't happen to that version. Because I'm not a retard, and I know who I'm talking to, when I'm talking to, who I'm talking to.
If I'm talking to what? Alright, just a second. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Hey, Clegg,
What, WBX?
talk about something. You're heavily educated on lots of things. Talk about something. Like, you always bring shit up, but then when everyone else is in VC, you never bring shit up. Like, when Cook is in VC, you bring shit up like Trump rips up papers or shit like that.
Let me think.
Like, what did you hear on the radio? Tell us.
I heard some asshole shot up a Jewish synagogue in frickin' Pittsburgh?
That's
Yeah.
what Blank also said. What else did you hear? Like, what political shit did you hear?
Let's see, I don't know, kind of a slow news week. I haven't heard that much this week.
I'm trying to find, like, when do you have so much to talk about? Like, you talked about how Trump, was fucking ripped up the Allied papers with EU, which I don't believe to this day. Must have been the
I
only
think you're thinking that I think Elko was the one who said that actually. I'm not sure about that.
He didn't do that though. The thing that happened was, I looked it up because I was curious. Trump has aides that are paid to tape together the papers that he rips up.
Oh yeah, that was what he said. Right.
Rips up presidential documents and shit, and he has aides that are paid to tape that shit up.
Yeah, pretty funny.
So what he said, that's what I said. He said it was EU shit because I looked it up. I remember. Because then when I came home the next day, because I looked it up at school, I showed him, or told him. Because he didn't believe me and neither did you. I'm trying to think of shit.
if I kill only a few more of these zombie dudes, then I accomplish the... I have to kill 39 more and I accomplish the goal for it.
I'm trying to think of what to talk about. But Rixor's right, you know everything about everything or is an abortion.
Again, just because you don't necessarily agree with my opinion doesn't make my opinion wrong.
Like, everything else, like, you have a factual, true opinion. This, you have an actually wrong opinion. It is literally, no, this isn't even subjective. Literally, this is the literal use of literally. Literally, it is not considered a fucking baby. Like, it literally is. No, it doesn't. A baby by definition is an infant. You wouldn't call a fetus an infant.
And that's really, truly a matter of opinion.
Alright then. This fetus, which is the name for it, inside my body is now an infant. No. It's not even self-aware yet. We're talking about.
That doesn't make it like...
Right, all the other animals that aren't self-aware, why do we kill them then? Why do you eat them? They have been horribly murdered. Not even murdered like abortion. Horribly murdered.
Actually, in most cases, animals that are slaughtered in a humane fashion.
Yeah, have you seen the way McDonald's and KFC slaughter their shit?
Of course not. Why would I watch something like that?
Exactly. You don't know, nigga.
Do you know? I kind of feel like it's pretty
Yeah. You know the cows? You know the cows? You know the milk we drink? The cows are given fake milk so we can have the real milk. And the way they're treated is fucking stupid. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of gay. And the only reason I know that is because some fucking vegan spoke to me and I'm using it against you. Because some fucking vegan who was actually like smart on this shit and destroyed me in a debate. Because the only thing I had to say was because it's not as nice. And then he said, have you tried it? And I was like, no. And he was like, well then there you go, you don't know. And I was like, but it doesn't sound like it'd be nice. And then he went, would you kill a dog? And I went, no. And he went, why? You kill every other animal. And I said, because dogs aren't as nice. And then you know what he said? You know what he said when I said dogs aren't as nice to eat?
What did he say?
He said, tell that to the Chinese. And we all started laughing.
That's pretty racist.
It's still true though, you have to admit that is true though.
Pretty sure it's not commonplace to eat dogs in China.
But anyway, he destroyed me in a debate like it was fucking Ben Shapiro versus me. How badly do you think I would get beat in a debate against like a known politician like Ben Shapiro?
Probably pretty badly.
Like, I'd fucking die. Whereas, if I was against Trump, I'd actually probably win. Cause he's...
By the way, Ben Shapiro probably doesn't support abortion.
No he doesn't. Actually, as a matter of fact, he has a video on it where he says, at what stage is it okay to kill the baby? How about, and then he starts talking about it, how about week 23 where it starts to develop, the detect pain and feel pain. How about week 10 where it develops consciousness? How about week 11 where it starts to develop fingernails and toenails? And he's like, when is it okay to kill the baby?
Yeah, but his conclusion is that it's probably like never okay.
Yeah, but I looked at it and I was like, before it can feel pain, because who cares what it looks like, it can't feel pain, so it doesn't matter. Oh, Mudkip, so what stage of a fucking fetus being born is it okay to kill it and abort it?
This is a completely joke answer, but before the Y chromosome kicks in and it turns it into a male.
No, I mean, that's a legitimate answer, though. Like, by the time it has a slax is another milestone where, like, how could you possibly kill it?
No, we're all conceived female, but our Y chromosome turns the uterus and ovaries into a penis and testes.
It's like a race. It's a race. That's what I always thought it was a race to see which one of them developed first, is what I thought.
Mm-mm. It's just by default a woman, it develops woman parts first, and then if you have a Y chromosome, it turns those woman parts into man parts.
Oh, I didn't know. So, doesn't that mean by default there's more women on this earth? Or is the Y chromosome more likely to kick in, like very likely?
There's more women on this earth because men are more likely to kill themselves or each other.
No, there's more women on this earth because you are by default a woman. Like, you were born a woman at the
Yeah.
very least.
No, there's either women and mutants. That's all it is women and mutants.
Why did my Y chromosome have to kick in? Fucking stupid Y chromosome.
The Y chromosome is also responsible for the generation of new genes. So men are the reason that we evolve.
Yeah, but I don't care. Y chromosome, you're a fucking stupid nigger. I hope you die. I hope you're fucking getting cancer. No, wait, I shouldn't say that. I'll get fucking Y chromosome cancer.
You can't get cancer on your DNA strand.
Well, more specifically, if your DNA strands change in the wrong ways, you can get cancer.
Okay.
But no.
Well, it's usually them fucking up. Misinformation in the DNA.
Right.
Yeah, well, the misinformation was me thinking it should get cancer, and now it's gonna get cancer and give me brain cancer. Wait, would that actually happen? Like, if I thought something like that, would I get cancer? Would I be able to give myself cancer by thinking that?
No, don't be stupid.
Well, I don't know, I just wanna be on the safe side, like, I know it sounds stupid, but actually that seems like a cool idea.
Alright, go ahead. Think about getting cancer your whole life and see what happens. Stay away from pot because that cures cancer.
That doesn't cure that.
I'm saying, think about that though, because like...
Oh, Clegg, ye of little faith.
Listen,
You're right, saying it cures it is an overstatement. It reduces cancer growth and even reverses it. No, it's very likely. It's just it's 80%. It's 80% success rate. It's just chemotherapy is 100% success rate, but it's 50% mortality rate. So either take your chance with the pot or the chemo. One of them's gonna kill you, and one might not work, and the disease will kill you. But
okay, if that's the case, what types of cancer are likely to be cured by our marijuana?
all. But they originally found it in. They originally tested it with stomach cancer in children. Like they first did the trials as an experimental procedure on children that were too young for chemotherapy. Out of those children, 80% of them, their cancer was completely cured. So then they started testing it on adults who didn't want to go through chemotherapy. Those adults, they were ranged from 70 to 90%, so still around the 80% ballpark area. As they go through it, weed doesn't automatically, no matter what, without a doubt, cure cancer, but it does cure cancer.
Okay, so how much marijuana would you have to consume in order to get rid of cancer?
you have to not like THC is just gonna get you high. You don't want the THC. You want a high CBD content marijuana. Both of the no, you rub it on your skin or you apply it to the affected area, however it's supposed to be applied. For people who have it in their bloodstream, they're even allowed to smoke it, but smoke itself causes lung cancer, so they try to get everything in edibles. And so, yeah, because it will at the very least halt your progression. That's like, I know somebody who's been living with cancer for 20 years because the marijuana halted the progression. She never got cured. She's part of that 20% that never gets cured. But since she's always on pot, she hasn't died because she's just living with cancer. Yeah, I guess. Like, the tumor is just not growing. It's there.
What is it, brain tumor?
I don't know. Said she's got skin cancer and stomach cancer and lung cancer, but she has had lung cancer for the past 20 years and it hasn't really affected her breathing. So. Well, if it gets into the bloodstream, that's all it really needs. But you're right, bone cancer would probably be harder to treat with marijuana. But again, marijuana safer than chemo, which is why, like, them discovering that marijuana was literally a possible cure for cancer, and it does work sometimes, that's the biggest push forward that started making all this giant chain reaction of so many states making it legal.
Well, it also stops cancer from coming in the first place, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it prevents cancer, halts cancer, and in most cases, reverses cancer.
This is the reason why I want to go live in America, just so I can do that. But would I have to smoke a lot? Or once or
what? The daily recommended amount of THC and CBD is usually 1 bowl a day. You're supposed to only smoke 1 bowl a day to prevent cancer. However, that is not a hell of a lot compared to how much people over here actually smoke. I'm sorry. It's like drinking a glass of red wine. You wanna, like, we lived perfectly healthy lives, we would have sex at least twice a day, have 1 glass of red wine a day, and 1 bowl of marijuana a day, along with meat and vegetables in every meal. Right. That's what the human body wants. Like, yeah. Well, he could learn how to be a little bit liberal and come up to Washington.
Even if I like decided that, hey, I really want to smoke a lot of weed, like, it wouldn't be worth going to Washington because the weather sucks all the time, and that would make me depressed.
Right, but you know all those hurricanes that have been coming towards America lately? Washington just almost got hit with one of those. Want to know what broke it apart? No, our mountain range. Before the hurricane could finish forming, it hit the mountain range and just became a bunch of rain clouds. So, so like, there's raining all the time, but it's never going to be disasters. It's never going to be disastrous rain.
You know what my response is?
What?
Come over here in England where we never have any of those natural disasters, full stop. Because they just don't develop here anyway, like they don't.
Nice, that's good.
We don't know
I think
about
that little
people, we
nigger
don't
took
have
my
any
lighter.
breaks, we don't have any of that.
But
Wait, what more tips?
I don't know. It just amazes me that the news was even talking about that. And like, as you can see here by the cloud formations, this was about to be a hurricane. But then once it reaches the mountain passes, the clouds just dissipate and spiral out of control. So, yeah, mountains prevent hurricanes.
In England, we don't get them anyway, so we're fine. Hey, Bergen, no. England's the best. No hurricanes, no earthquakes.
However,
no volcanoes.
with this climate shift that's been going on lately, Oregon got its first fire tornado this year.
Firenado, you mean? That's what it's called.
I think no, it's got some other crazy
No,
word.
it is literally a firenado. I learned about it in geography or 7, nigga.
Is that
In-
really what they call it?
Yeah, and they're most common in, well, currently they're most common in New Zealand. They're so common. You know what dust devils are, right?
Yeah.
What?
Well, New Zealand has those with fire.
I thought it was called like a firewall or something like that.
No,
Yeah, they call it that. Well, no, like I don't know. I researched it under the name fire tornado. So, and the biggest one to hit anywhere formed above a Japanese oil rig and decimated Japan for a good 13 minutes. So,
That was fun to see. Like, watching that happen. Like, you know the quote, some men just want to watch the world burn. That'd be their dream come true.
like, it killed 300,000 people in 13 minutes. That's how densely packed. That's how densely packed that fucking residential area. Well, not resident. That's how densely packed the fucking everything was. Is like it just quickly burned through everything. And I was like, oh. Then they have barely any pictures because it hit in the fucking 20s. But
And also, anyone taking a picture of it would
well,
possibly been
that's
getting murdered by.
that's the thing is they have a picture of the aftermath. There's the scorch marks in the bodies and all that shit everywhere. But like that's all they have pictures of because it was the 20s and like since it happened in the span of 13 minutes. Nobody and like then the fire was just completely out. Like who was gonna stop it? How are they gonna stop it? It fixed itself in 13 minutes. But it's just fucking crazy.
Imagine being a pyromaniac and watching that.
You probably have a hell of a boner.
Actually,
So it's more of a feeling of romance when you look at the fire. Like, not like romantic love, but like similar to it, you know?
Yeah, sure.
It's not a sexual thing, but you're right. I don't know. I'm not clinically diagnosed pyromaniac. I'm not going around setting houses on fire and shit.
you might as well
But I do have a great appreciation for the element.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course it's cool. He does it. Like, burning your shit is fun. Obviously.
Exactly.
Like, but you obviously, because you're not that, like, Mudkips, I think you are a pyro, like, not a pyro, what can I say instead of pyromania? Like, pyro something.
Pyrophile, I guess? I'm not gonna fuck it or anything. Like I said, it doesn't give me a boner, but it calms me and relaxes me and makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
But I'm saying, that's the most faggy thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm sorry.
Kill your own kid. Oh, got him.
You want to know something even like you know what I also want to tell you? Fire is soft, warm, and pretty.
So are you, buddy.
Kill yourself. You need to kill yourself right now, like on the spot, slit your wrist, send me pictures, die.
What's wrong? I'm just describing fire's honest qualities. Like, it's objectively soft, because it's not hard. Nothing about it is hard. It's objectively warm. And most people think it's pretty too, so it seems to. No, animals are scared of it. Never mind.
You're personifying it. It's fucking stupid. Like you're personifying it.
I'm personifying it.
You're personifying it. You're giving it the qualities of a person.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
The stars are pretty. That's not personifying them.
Kind of subjective, honestly. The pretty you were talking about, I thought you were talking
Fine.
about
Fire is soft and warm.
Well, it's not really soft, and it's not really hard. Because gases aren't soft or hard, are they?
Alright. So.
Fire's warm is all you have now.
If you go on a balloon and you squish it, is that soft or hard?
Well, it's soft, but that's air.
Fire is the same thing.
Actually, no. Why do you think some gases are heavier than others?
No, that's not my point. My point is there's still gas. If gas is soft, then fire is soft.
How so? Like, I don't really get what... Like, think about this. Some of the normal gases, like argon and shit, they're a lot heavier and they all feel heavier in your lungs.
Right, and they're still soft. Because you can hold argon in your hands, too, and it feels like a soft substance.
It doesn't feel soft, like, it doesn't really feel like anything.
There's soft pressure on your hand.
Golly, holy shit. Daniel Tosh looks like he's fucking 50 years old now.
He's on meth.
Yeah, I mean, he really does look like he's on that. Holy shit.
Hey, Mudkins, why do you light your lighter every 25 seconds?
Because I'm smoking pot.
You smoke pot that often?
When I'm smoking alone, I don't smoke. I'm not going to take one hit after a hit after hit after hit. I have to simulate the circle.
Why do you smoke so much, though? Like, what does it
Because,
do to you? Over than Eris.
no, I'm not, because my life's really fucked up, and
If it so's mine.
I like to not think about the fucked up parts of my life.
Pretty damn good at you, little dickhead.
Craig, say that again for me.
Well, in comparison, in comparison to Clegg's life, my life is pretty good. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
but Clegg's life is shit.
yeah, my life is bullshit.
Craig calls everyone's life good, but in combat, like, whose life is better, mine or yours?
Oh, yours, totally.
How?
Well, first of all, it is socially acceptable for you to breed.
Yeah, damn right.
You come from a...
acceptable for you two.
Because I'm crazy. I have bad genes, obviously.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, true.
Yeah, dog.
What else?
You come from money, so you don't really have to work for money. It's just going to be handed to you eventually.
Like, I'm not Coco, I'm not gonna sponge for that long, nigga. Jeez, who you think I am?
No, I know, but like since like I'm saying is like because you come from a better background, it'll be easier for you to find a job and climb that ladder and eventually get a cushy job where all you have to do is sit on your ass and let other people make money for you.
How is that easier for me, nigga? Like,
Because you come from a rich family. You have doors already opened for you. You like, do you go to a private school or public one?
Fucking public, nigga. I'm not autistic. I would never, considering the closest one is too far away for me.
Yeah, private schools are for retards lately anyway.
Like, I would if it wasn't so far.
It's like they try to enforce that whole Catholic upbringing shit on the school, and like, I don't know, it's just gonna incite rebellion. Why do you think they're all whores?
Oh, fucking hell. No. I want to give me a good Catholic school girl so you can...
Well, it wouldn't.
Well, I mean, I figure I found out through my high school, like, the only thing that makes sense to me about what happened to me in high school is the fantasy of a Catholic schoolboy is just as hot to girls as the fantasy of a Catholic schoolgirl is to everybody else. Because I still went to Sunday school when I first met them, you know? And I was Catholic, and I had a purity ring and all that jazz. So, like...
Why didn't you should have kept with that, dog? Your life would be all for those.
Well, because I was really Luciferian at the time. And I only was able to blend in with Catholic society, Christian society so well because I just followed Lucifer's instructions, and I acted just like any other Christian would, only I was doing it for Lucifer instead of God, because God had already told me to kill everyone. And so, like, he was
Are you sure that's not just the marijuana talking?
No, I wasn't even smoking pot yet. It's one of the many reasons that I smoke pot. Like, being...
Do you actually think that God is telling you to kill people?
Yes.
That's a huge yikers thing, isn't it, big?
Probably just schizophrenia, right?
That's why I said, are you sure that's not the crazy talking?
Right, well, I just got a new god, so, and it's worked out fine for me ever since.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, not completely, like, not completely, like, doing things the way that Lucifer wanted me to do things got me raped by girls who wouldn't stop fetishizing, or I don't know her reason for doing what she did. She claimed she couldn't handle the idea of me losing my